Hello, everyone. Welcome to Catherine's ESL classroom. In today's lesson, we are going to learn technology idioms, tech idioms. For example, these are nuts and bolts of the lesson. Or, do you have a screw loose? Well, these are some famous technology or tech idioms, and let's learn some more about them. These are not literal meanings, these are more figurative. So remember, these are just expressions that we use in everyday language. So let's get started. So thank you again, everyone, for joining Miss Catherine's ESL lesson on tech idioms. We will learn expressions, vocabulary, and we will practice. Some warm-up questions. Do you think you could live without technology? Do you use the internet to learn English? How? Can you think of any English idioms? These are expressions. Idioms. So what are idioms? These are phrases or expressions that give a figurative idea, but a non-literal meaning is attached to the phrase. So these are some famous idioms about technology. Have a screw loose. Be slightly unbalanced or crazy. Do you have a screw loose? Don't be crazy. Another one would be by hook or by crook, by some possibly dishonest means. Another famous one would be grease monkey, which is a mechanic, especially an auto mechanic. So next time you get your car serviced or you need your car repaired, you can say that is a grease monkey. Now, even if you say that that person is a grease monkey, it does not mean it is a bad thing to say. It just means that they are a really good mechanic. So they are called a grease monkey. Another famous one would be nuts and bolts, which means everyday details of something. These are the nuts and bolts of the lesson. Another one would be hold the phone, which means wait a moment. Okay, so next time someone is bothering you, you can say, hold the phone. Isn't that a fun one? Okay, so these are a good snapshot of some idioms about technology that you may use. Some vocabulary. Buttons. You know you like to press those buttons when you need to watch TV. A plug. Wire. Batteries. Whistles. Light bulb. Steam. The steam of a train. Running. Okay, so just remember some of these vocabulary words. Now let's do a vocabulary match just to check your knowledge. Which ones are the batteries and which ones are the whistles? That's right, pretty easy so far, right? Let's do the vocabulary match. Were you paying attention? We have running, plug, and steam. Which are the pictures that go with the words? That's right, good job. More vocabulary match. Hope you're paying attention. Wire, light bulb, and buttons. That's correct. Now look at the picture and complete the idioms, the figurative language or expression. Push someone's, look at the picture. What does it say? Buttons. So if you want to push someone's buttons, you're kind of irritating them, you're bothering them. Look at the picture and complete the idioms. Up and, what do you think? Running. They are up and about. What about this one? Pull the plug. That means stop it. We don't need to continue. Let's pull the plug. Recharge your batteries. Okay. What do you think recharge your batteries means? Well, when we want to recharge our batteries, sometimes we need to rest and then we can continue. So think about when you are working and you did 4 hours and you need a lunch break. That could be someone saying to you, let's recharge your batteries. Let's recharge our batteries. Run out of steam. That means we're done. We can no longer continue. Look at the picture and complete the idioms. Bells and whistles. So next time you want to get a car and the car is so expensive, but you want all the bells and whistles. That means you want all the features and functions, maybe the GPS, maybe the radio, maybe everything else. When you press a button, those are your bells and whistles. What about this one? Have a blank moment. Have a light bulb moment. Oh my God, I remember now. That's a light bulb moment. What about this one? Get your blank crossed. Get your wires crossed. Oh no, lack of communication, right? We got our wires crossed. We didn't understand each other. Now let's read the following mediums and can you guess the idiom? To stop or end something. Pull the plug, have a light bulb moment, or push someone's buttons. What do you think is the answer? That's right, pull the plug. To stop or end something, pull the plug. To get confused or misunderstand something. Is it have bells and whistles, get your wires crossed, or be up and running? Which one? Get your wires crossed is meaning you got confused or you misunderstood something. To rest and relax after hard work. Would this be have bells and whistles, push someone's buttons, or recharge your batteries? What's to rest and relax after work? Recharge your batteries. Now, to rest and relax after work, when we say recharge your batteries, it can mean that that's one definition. Another definition would be, as I mentioned before, when you work 4 hours and you're tired during work and you need to have a lunch break. You need to recharge your battery so you can continue on the next 4 to 6 hours of the day. To suddenly understand something or have a good idea. Would this be have a light bulb moment, have bells and whistles, or run out of steam? That's right. To suddenly understand something or have a good idea would be to have a light bulb moment. So sometimes someone might say, oh, they had a light bulb moment. They finally understood, or they had a great idea. That's a light bulb moment. To do something to annoy or upset someone else. Is it to be up and running, push someone's buttons, or pull the plug? Push someone's buttons. So do you have that child or friend or family member who's constantly pushing your buttons? Well, that's the person that annoys or upsets you the most. So they know how to push your buttons. Extra special features added to something that make it better. Would it be recharge your batteries, get your wires crossed, or have bells and whistles? Have bells and whistles. So remember, have bells and whistles. For example, the car. It has the special features, maybe something that you wanted that has technology because of those bells and whistles. So we say bells and whistles because we're ringing the bells and we're whistling. Woohoo, right? Those are extra features, extra things that we don't need to have in a car, but they are bells and whistles that we want. It's a want, okay? So bells and whistles could also be your computer or your laptop, even your phone. They have the extra bells and whistles. So you have the plain phone, the plain laptop, the plain computer, or you have the fancy phone, laptop, or computer. That means that technology has the bells and whistles. Now you can say it. To work well. Is it pull the plug, be up and running, or have bells and whistles? To be up and running, to work well. So if you see something working well, you can say, oh, that's up and running. You can even say the person is up and running. They're doing really well. They're happy. They're at it today. Maybe they're running. Maybe they are laughing. They're jogging. They're working all day. They are up and running. That could be a person. You can also say your phone, maybe it broke, it's glitchy, or it stopped working, and then all of a sudden someone fixed it. You can say your phone is now up and running. To run out of energy or become tired. Run out of steam, be up and running, or have bells and whistles. Which one? That's right. Run out of steam means to run out of energy or become tired. You no longer have the steam. You no longer have the energy. So now if someone is out of energy or becomes too tired, you can say they ran out of steam. Now, let's complete the table. We have present simple and past simple, okay? So look at all the words below. We have pull, push, ran, we charged, have, got, and was. Now we have to fill in the blanks, okay? Put it on pause. Okay, let's help you now with the revealing of the answer. Okay, so the present simple, push. Past simple, pushed. Recharge, recharged. Pull, pulled. Get, got. Have, had. Am, is, are becomes was or were. Run is ran, okay? So present simple means now, okay? It's happening now. Then the past simple. So present simple just means the present tense. Past simple is just past tense, okay? Now this or that, we're going to choose the correct idiom. For example, yesterday we decided the project wouldn't work, so we stopped working on it. Would it be we pulled the plug, or would it be we pushed the buttons? Now, the correct idioms, we're giving the two answers. Which one would it be in blue? We pulled the plug or we pushed the buttons? The question that we're showing is in white, the white box. Yesterday, we decided the project wouldn't work, so we stopped working on it. We pulled the plug or we pushed the buttons? That's right, we pulled the plug because we stopped working on it. Okay, which one? We have to pick the idiom, the two choices of idioms. He ran out of steam or he pushed my buttons. Last week, my brother annoyed me and I cried. Did he run out of steam or did he push my buttons? That's right, he pushed my buttons because my brother annoyed me and I cried. You can even say, my brother annoyed me and I yelled at him. He pushed my buttons. What about this one? We have two idioms here. I need to recharge my batteries, or I got my wires crossed. Example, I have been working hard for 3 months. Next month, I'm going on holiday. Does this mean I need to recharge my batteries, or I got my wires crossed? Which one? That's right. I need to recharge my batteries because I was working so hard for 3 months. Next month, I get to go on holiday or vacation. Two idioms here. I ran out of steam or I had a light bulb moment. Example, I wanted to study all night, but after tennis practice, I fell asleep. Does this mean I ran out of steam or I had a light bulb moment? I ran out of steam. I ran out of steam because I wanted to study all night, but because I was playing tennis, I was practicing tennis, I fell asleep. So I fell asleep. I needed to study and I couldn't because I ran out of steam. Good job. Which one? The car has bells and whistles. The car ran the car ran out of steam. Example, she just bought a beautiful luxury car. It's electric and has all these fantastic features. Does the luxury car have bells and whistles, or did the car run out of steam? You know this one. The car has bells and whistles because it has all these fantastic features. Okay, 2 idioms here. You pulled the plug or you got your wires crossed. All right, here we go. What's the example? There was a misunderstanding. The meeting is on Tuesday and it isn't on Thursday. Okay, there was a misunderstanding. Remember, the meeting's on Tuesday and not on Thursday. Uh-oh. Did you pull the plug or you got your wires crossed? You got your wires crossed. Now you know how to use this one. Isn't this fun? 2 idioms here. The website was up and running in 10 minutes. He got his wires crossed. 2 idioms to choose from. Example, the website stopped working. I called our technician and he got it to work in 10 minutes. Was the website up and running in 10 minutes, or did he get his wires crossed? This should be easy now. That's right. The website was up and running in 10 minutes. Choose the correct idiom. I ran out of steam or I had a light bulb moment. Example, I was sitting on a park bench when I finally had the perfect business idea. Did I run out of steam or did I have a light bulb moment? I had a light bulb moment. Good job. Okay, discussion questions. When was the last time you ran out of steam? Right? How did you usually recharge your batteries? What pushes your buttons? Can you think of a time when you had a light bulb moment? When going on holiday or a vacation or buying a new product, do you like to pay more money for the bells and whistles? Let's discuss. So when was the last time you ran out of steam? I hope it's not at this lesson. How do you usually recharge your batteries? I hope it's with Miss Catherine. What pushes your buttons? Your children, your friends? Uh-oh. Can you think of a time when you had a light bulb moment? Yes, I'm learning new technology idioms. And now I have some ideas when I'm talking to my friends and I'm looking for a new car. And now I can say I want all the bells and whistles because now I have some extra money and I have an idea to use that money for the fantastic car or even my phone. So put it down in the comments. Put down your questions and your answers for all these technology or tech idioms. Let's correct the mistakes here. Number 1, I got a light battery moment. Does that make sense? Number 2, the video game is down and walking. You sure? Number 3, after working hard, we run out for buttons. You sure? Number 4, I'm sick, so we have to push the plug. I think I'm trying to confuse you. Well, let's correct the mistakes with the correct tech or technology idiom. I got a light battery moment. No, I had a light bulb moment. Number 2, the video game is down and walking. It's not down and walking. The video game is up and running. Number 3, after working hard, we run out for buttons. I don't think we run out of buttons. We run out of steam. I'm sick, so we have to push the plug. No, I'm sick, so we have to pull the plug. Now you know when you hear these tech idioms, this is going to make more sense to you. Well, thank you for joining Miss Catherine in learning some tech idioms. I hope you now have a light bulb moment. And these are nuts and bolts for this lesson, but don't have a screw loose, okay? Don't get too crazy. Well, until next time, bye.